Here we have a demonstration of a rail gun. Now this isn't going to be like a rail gun you'd see in the Navy, but it's a concept of what a rail gun is. So here we have two rails, and I'm going to power them using this DC power supply here. So we have two rails, but also right here in the middle, this big chunk here is actually a magnet, okay? And it has a magnetic field coming up out of the, I think it's coming up, in between these two rails here. So what we can do is that if the power was on, this would have positive voltage, this would have negative voltage. Now we complete the circuit by putting this rail on here. So what happens through the process of electromagnetic induction is when current is running through this circuit, it creates a magnetic field. And that magnetic field may or may not be the same as this one. But if I just put it here, nothing would happen. If I let it start to move a little bit, if I give it a little push, the current in this will oppose the change introduced by this change of area here, and the flux will change. So it will oppose that change, and it will exert a force back on this bar. So what does that all mean? Well, quite simply, if I put power to these rails, and it has a little push, it's not perfectly stationary, it will accelerate in one direction or the other, which depends on many factors, which most of them we're not getting into. So here, you can see that the bar, it starts off slow, and it's accelerated here to the right. Amazing. Now, I can change the voltage here, switch them to the opposite rail. And so that's going to have my current going the other direction, so I'm going to end up with the opposite effect. So again, here if I place it in the middle, now it rolls to the left. And so this is what we call a rail gun. Now obviously I don't think anyone's in danger from this gun, but the whole point is that if you added enough power, you could accelerate an object very, very quickly.